Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon. I help people ascend their consciousness and discover the path to enlightenment. Now, I hope you are all having a wonderful, magical, beautiful day. We're out here. I am chilling in the backyard. I got my feet on the ground. I'm appreciating life very much. I'm hearing the birds chirp in the morning. So it is a vibe right now, guys. It is a vibe, and I'm breathing in that fresh air. And just loving my life. Just loving my life every single day. And I want to tell you guys a story. There is a story about two wolves inside of each and every one of us. Now, one of these wolves is full of fear and anger, resentment, hate, jealousy, control, selfishness. And the other wolf is full of positivity, love, peace, abundance, freedom, joy, harmony, respect. And which one of these wolves is going to win? Well, it's the one you feed, right? So I always loved this tale. I always loved this story because it's very relevant for what's going on inside of us each and every day. We, in essence and in our nature, have two sides. Just like everything else in nature. Everything is dual, yin and yang, night and day. Right? We have two sides to ourselves. We have the ego, the self-identified person that we've essentially identified ourselves with, and then we have our true essence, our true nature, which is the soul, right? So a lot of times there's going to be, voices in your head and thoughts coming in that can really create negative emotion within the body, but we need to start recognizing that maybe some of these thoughts aren't coming from your true, authentic self. We were designed this way very specifically in order to really understand and rise up and understand the difference between both, right? Understand that everything is dual. Duality is a thing that governs, our entire world, our entire third dimensional system. So we really just need to understand that, the ego and the soul are separate, and that our true essence is an eternal spiritual being, and we're just having that temporary human experience. Yes, you are still this identity for the time being, but your true identity is the essence that always lives on, and that's what always wants you to succeed. Now, the ego always wants to hold you back, so we need to start recognizing the difference, because it'll make immense changes in your life. Now, I saw a good friend of mine put up a story on Instagram yesterday about this specific topic, and he said that when thoughts are coming into your mind, and surely thoughts of negative nature, all they're doing is they're auditioning for a part in your world, essentially. So if you give them a part, you're going to start to react to those specific thoughts, right? Instead, we need to become an observer of our thoughts. And when I heard this, it really hit home with me because, it is what it is, right? So shout out to Gordy Barrett. I know he watches my videos, so I hope you're watching this one. I'm going to tag their page in my description below there. It's called the Love and Light page, guys. An absolutely beautiful page for positivity, wisdom, just spreading good information and spreading love, because that's what we're all here for. So kudos to you guys. I'm gonna link them in the description below once again. But getting back to my story, I think it's extremely important to recognize the difference here and to become an observer of our thoughts, right? Because once we observe our thoughts and just get to a point of understanding and realizing that some of these thoughts aren't coming from your true authentic self, then we can stop reacting. We can stop letting these thoughts cause emotion, right? And emotion is absolutely huge with attracting, right? So what we feel is what we attract the most. So these thoughts that are auditioning in your mind, if you start to give them parts and start to react to them in negative ways and start to, come up with negative emotions, that's what you're going to start attracting most, right? So everyone is always going to have negative thoughts come in. I don't care if you're Gandhi. There's always going to be negative thoughts coming into your mind. It's just you have to become the mastermind. You have to become the master of your mind in order to not react to the negative ones that come in, and only, give the part to the positivity, right? Think about what you want instead of what you don't want. I always say that you are in the right place at the right time towards manifesting your goals and dreams into reality. Think about what you want instead of what you don't want. It's the 222 master number. If you guys have been seeing twos a lot, that's exactly what it means. So I've been seeing twos a lot lately. I'm at a point in my life where, there's a lot of pressure on me, if you will. You just feel that, I felt this way before, and every time this happens, I always rise up. I always move forward and progress. So, obviously there's a lot of room for negative thoughts to come in, but I truly understand that I am the creator of my reality, and that my soul knows that I'm gonna progress, right? The ego is the thing that's trying to hold me back always. So I really become good at recognizing when my ego is trying to step in and when my soul is stepping in, because when my ego is stepping in, I don't feel good, and when my soul is taking over, I feel amazing, right? So we always want to harness that feeling. We always want to feed the positive side. We always want to feed the good wolf inside of us, right? And continue to feed the positivity through affirmations, through love, through nature, through meditation, through good food, grounding, sun gazing, right? We always want to try to feed that positive side. We feed the negative side with things like hate and jealousy, fear, drinking, eating toxic food, consuming toxic things, whether it's through the eyes or the ears, the senses, right? So it's really important that you guys focus on the positive and also feed the positive in order to see more positive things come into your life and unfold that way, right? Just remember that you're a magnet, so what you're feeling is what you're attracting. So we need to start feeling more love and peace, positivity, good energy, right? And don't let those negative thoughts play a part in your mind. Let them come in, observe them, and then let them go. It's way easier to let them go than to allow them to consume you. This is what causes things like anxiety and depression, overthinking, right? Is when we give these negative thoughts specific roles in our mind, and we allow those emotions to play out. And then our body reacts in a certain way, so we start getting anxiety, we start becoming more depressed, right? On the flip side, when we only give the positive thoughts roles, we start to see a more positive life. So it's very important to always focus on the positive side, guys. It's always important to feed the positive wolf inside of you, because it'll make a major difference in your life. And just become aware of the ego and the soul. Become aware that you're a eternal spiritual being having a temporary human experience. And the way to become aware of this is to introduce more love in your life, more meditation in your life, more gratitude in your life, more nature in your life, more healing, being around good people. You're going to start to realize and feel this through your essence. So the main message today, guys, is just to understand that some of these thoughts aren't coming from you. They're coming to hold you down. So don't react to them. Don't give them a part. Just become an observer. Let them go. And always feed the positive. Always put energy into positive stuff. Always put energy into affirmations and love and peace, because that is going to go a really long way in your life. Because if you start reacting to positive things, you're going to start feeling more positivity, and you're going to start experiencing more positivity as, a reaction. Of course, just remember that you're attracting everything So it's very, very important that you feel the way you want to feel as much as possible to attract more of that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, we'll part ways. So peace, love, and have a glorious, positive, beautiful, amazing day. I love you guys so much. Peace.